Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well, and welcome to day 63 of reading 101 essays that will change the way you think. As always, shout out to Brianna West for the text, and today's title is 30 questions you need to ask yourself if you still haven't found the relationship you want. Number 1. Do you think of relationships as something you earn for being good enough, or something you develop when you're strong enough to open your heart? Number 2. What does love mean to you? Is it just a good feeling? Is it companionship? Is it comfort? Is it direction for the future? I feel like this is a really good question to ask yourself, because a lot of people want love, but they don't know what love is. They don't know what their definition of love is. So when they potentially find somebody, they don't know what to do. They don't know because they haven't ever defined love. You never asked yourself, what is love to me? Number 3, how could you possibly get those things in your life if not through the company and proclamation of undying intimacy from someone you probably don't even know yet? Number 4, if the love of your life would reflect all your unhealed issues, mirror your flaws, and bring your deepest insecurities to light, would you be ready to be in a relationship with them? This is good because a lot of people, they have a lot of things that they have to work on. They have a lot of insecurities and flaws, yet if somebody else had them, they wouldn't be able to deal with it. And you're expecting another person to fix you. You're expecting another person to deal with everything that you have, all these insecurities, all these toxic behaviors. But would you put up with it in another person? Would you be ready for a relationship with somebody who's like that? Number 5, do you try to relate to other human beings, or do you try to exert superiority over them? Do you want to connect, or do you want to seem impressive? Do you engage in discussion to learn, or to sell someone on your way of thinking so you feel supported and correct? Number 6, are you thinking about your love life more than you're actually living it? Have you developed a plan to find the kind of love you think you are so desperately missing? Number 7, if you were to develop a plan to find that kind of love, what would it look like? What would you need to do? What could you try? Where could you go? Number 8, is the prospect of online dating, being set up by friends, and generally putting yourself out there less comfortable than the idea that you could possibly spend the next few years or longer by yourself? I feel like there's a big stigma towards online dating. I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to necessarily get onto dating apps or to be set up with a friend because they want it to be more of a fate, more of a destiny type of thing, where you meet someone at a coffee shop, or somebody just comes up to you and you meet them in a more natural way. And yeah, I do admit that I'm like that. I'm a person who, I refuse to go onto apps, and I'm not opposed to being set up with a friend or being introduced through mutuals, but for me, I don't know if I could ever go on to online dating stuff. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but for me personally, I would prefer to be single, to be by myself. Number 9, are you open about the fact that you're looking for love? If you're trying to play it like you're cool being single, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities to meet friends of friends, simply because they don't know you're willing. Number 10, what makes you happy aside from affection from other people? Number 11, if you decided to take control of your relationship destiny today, as opposed to just waiting for it to happen when it's meant to, what would you start doing differently? Number 12, do you think a great relationship is something you find, or something you develop and strengthen over time? I A great relationship is something that is developed, something that you need to work on, because every relationship starts at nothing and you slowly build brick by brick a healthy relationship with your person. It's not just, oh, when I meet the love of my life, everything is going to be great. We're going to communicate with each other well. We're always going to understand each other. We're always going to see eye to eye. All these different things. You think that when you meet the right person, it's all going to be there. The right person is the person who's willing to learn, the person who's willing to go through hardship and is willing to struggle alongside of you to create that healthy relationship. Number 13, do you believe that people who are more beautiful, successful, smart, talented, or in other ways superior have more love than you ever could? 14, have you ever taken an honest look at the people around you who have love and evaluated them on that same scale of attractiveness and intelligence and superiority? 15, if you did that, what would you find? 16, it would blow your mind to learn that relationships aren't just nice. They are the stitching that keeps the patchwork of this entire damn world together. And that spending as much time and energy on them as you would anything else that matters would not only be essential, but crucial to you fulfilling your highest purpose as a human being. 17, would it blow your mind to learn that even people who are surrounded by friends in seemingly happy relationships with families to return to every holiday, and then some are still cripplingly lonely because it's a matter of how you connect and not who you have around. You can be surrounded by so many different people, so much family, so much friends, but it's about the connection that you have with them, because you could have such a deep connection with one person in your life. You have an extremely deep bond and connection with that person, but you only have one person in your life, while there are so many people who have 50 different family members, 20 different friends that they can go to, but they don't really have a genuine connection with them, and they feel lonelier than that person with only one. 18, are you aware of what your needs are in a long-term relationship? 19, are you willing to advocate for those needs if they aren't being met, or would you forego doing so for the sake of seeming more likable to your partner? 20, if you find the relationship you've been dreaming of and then it doesn't work out, what would your game plan be? 21, would it surprise you to know that the most overlooked key to a happy, healthy relationship is the belief that even if said relationship dissolved, you could still carry on as a functioning, thriving human being? Your relationship should never define you. Who you are as a person should never rely on a relationship, because relationships are not forever. They are all transitory. Even if you have a relationship with a person who remains faithful to you, you get married, but they die early on, what happens then? Are you not a person anymore because they're no longer with you? A relationship should only add to your life. You should never rely or put your value into a relationship. Your value should stem from within, should stem from you. 22. Could it be possible that you're not alone right now because you're broken or unlovable, but because there is something profound and divine that you must discover, and it is only knowable through solitude? Number 23. If you knew that the love of your life was on their way, and that this time in your life was only temporary, what would you do with the nights you have alone? What would you invest your efforts in? Writing your book, or scrolling through Facebook, developing relationships with friends, or envying people who have love, learning to meditate, or taking a swig of wine every time you feel the slightest bit comfortable? Something that I heard and always stays with me is that the getting here as fast as they can. And you can't keep waiting or thinking, what if I never meet that person? What if I'm single for the rest of my life? And you spend so much time wondering and thinking about it when you're not enjoying your time by yourself. You're not enjoying your independence. You're too busy looking for someone or questioning whether or not you'll ever meet somebody. And you're robbing yourself of the time that you do have by yourself. 24. Do you assume other people are doing you a favor by giving you love and spending time with you? 25. Do you ever think about the fact that they likely are just as hungry for love? 26. Do you ever think about what you can give to a relationship as opposed to what you can take? 27. Are you committed to a lifetime of growing with and alongside another human being? Or is it your mental image of love, something that allows and supports unconditional acceptance that is, in reality, complacency? 28. Are you willing or ready to let go of every preconceived notion you had about how love would come, what it would look like, and what your partner would look like? You need to. 29. What are you willing to suffer for in this life? You suffer over your fears, your thoughts, your work. What about the thing that's actually worth it? Are you willing to give it your all, fail a few times, and then reach the end? Love, commitment, only to find that dating was the walk before the run, the beginning of the real work. You have to be willing to suffer for your partner, and that's just the reality of it. If you can't suffer for your partner, then you're never going to be able to have a real, genuine, healthy relationship with another person. If you're not willing to even suffer for yourself, how do you expect to suffer for another person? You will have to sacrifice so much for your partner, for your lifelong companion. And just asking yourself, are you willing to do that? How much are you willing to suffer for them? 30. Are you ready to let it gut you and help make you the person you were intended to be? Relationships will force you to look at parts of yourself that you've been suppressing for so long. When you invite somebody into your life and all of it, they'll see parts of you that you don't even recognize in yourself. They will cause you to see it and you won't like it. They will see your flaws, your sins, all of it. And are you ready to face those things? Not only are you ready to face it, but are you also willing to accept it and to fix it? There are a lot of questions that we need to ask ourselves before we're ready for a relationship. And it's asking yourself, are you ready? Are you ready for a person who you need to struggle for? A person who you need to look at your most inner shadows, the things that you don't even recognize and want to admit about yourselves. You have to show that to another person. Are you willing to be that person that you're looking for in other people? Instead of searching for them, become them. So tomorrow's title is the most taboo thing in our culture is radical honesty. And that's exactly the problem. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 64.